everything inside out. You know, he's hardworking. He's the hardest working person I've ever seen, the smartest, and you know one thing that's different? He likes to bring people together. He's always saying that it's not just me that have done it. It's us. That's the kind of leader we love. Joe Mahavik. Here, Councillor Joe Mahavik.
Thank you, Olivia, so much for that kind introduction, and welcome to everyone here. I want to pay...
Standing in the wrong spot.
Okay, I'll stand over here. I want to pay tribute to some special guests. My dad is here. He's 91 and a half years old. He's right over there with my sister and brother. And I'll tell you, he has worked so many elections for me. He can put double the signs up of almost anyone ever. And so I appreciate him. And I must say, Dad, the extent to which I'm a hard worker and the extent to which I have a passion for the community really comes from an inspiration from my family and my parents. They came here to Toronto as refugees. They had nothing when they came off the boat. They worked for a year to basically pay for the boat as a servant at home, at someone's home, and on a farm for a year. Then they came to Toronto, and from nothing, they raised a family. And that is the story of many of us in the city of Toronto. And to introduce the second person and to just say thank you, that's Olivia Chow's story. And I am so thankful that she is running. And you know, one thing I'll say about us, we're used to fighting from behind. And we come out at the end because we work harder, we work smarter, we work forever and ever until we get the right thing done. And Olivia is the right person for the City of Toronto to be our mayor. So I'm totally behind Olivia, and I hope you can all be as well. Now you're going to hear from her in a second, but I am so proud to be on the St. Clair Strip with the next councillor for Ward 17 here in the City of Toronto, and that's Alejandra Bravo. She's been in campaign mode twice, came very close. This time, the forces are lined up in such a way that we can do this. We can do this. With your help, your running shoes, your door knocking, your energy, I think we can have a St. Clair that shines from one end to the other end. And that's going to be Alejandra Bravo. So I'm happy to share this off, or I'm glad that she's accepted me sharing her office with me, to be quite frank. And I look forward to working with her. To those of you who are more on the Ward 21 side, this is our campaign office. And I look forward to, you know what, that community conversation. I've knocked on a ton of doors already. It's great. I love it. There are so many good people in this west end of the City of Toronto. And we know that we have work to do. Cedarville Ravine. We have the Eglinton Light Rail to make sure that that gets done right. We have wonderful parks, wonderful people who are active in every part of the City of Toronto's life, be it in community services, be it with arts, be it with economic development. And that's why I think Ward 21 and soon to be Ward 17, the west end of Toronto, that's a little better. Okay. And the west end of the City of Toronto, we can do so much better, and that's why I look forward to winning, and I look forward to working with Alejandra Bravo. So if you want to campaign, yes, it's a great way to meet your neighbors, to see what the good, the bad, the ugly. And there are some great stories out there in our communities. And campaigning is a way that we have that community conversation where we're knocking on doors and we're saying, okay, what are your dreams for this neighborhood? What are your dreams for Toronto? That's something that's actually been absent in the media in the last little while. As we focus on this sideshow, soap opera, we're not having that conversation. What makes a great transit network? What makes a great community? Does it have affordable housing? Of course it does. Does it have student nutrition programs? Of course it does. Does it have access to recreation services and library services? Of course it does. Those are the things that make communities great. And we want to build that. That's why Olivia's race is so important. That's why Alejandra's race is so important. And I look forward also to making an additional contribution for the next 4 years. So thank you for coming, everyone. We're going to have a great campaign. We're fun. What campaign serves lobster? What campaign serves lobster?
Cupcakes.
Lobsters and cupcakes. That's a campaign of class, and that's what we aim to be here in this part of the west end of Toronto.